Some 6 years ago, back in my Sun News days, I scored an accomplishment that remains the single best thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life, and something that will likely never be eclipsed by anything I hope to accomplish in the years I have left. Namely, the owner of the Crowbar restaurant, located just a stone's throw away from Sun News on Richmond Street, named a sandwich after yours truly. Yes, for $9.95. You could order a Menzies Deluxe. No, you cheeky monkeys, it was not full of bologna. Rather, it was jam-packed with copious quantities of gyro meat on rye bread. And yeah, it came with fries and a pickle. Take that, Subway. Alas, I regret to report that shortly after the inclusion of the Menzies Deluxe on the Crowbar's menu, the eatery, which had been around for at least half a century, went out of business. I'm going to chalk that up to a very unfortunate coincidence. The point is, getting anything named after you is surely as good as it gets when it comes to the accolade department. For me, it was that short-lived sandwich for the Queen of England. It's got to be the biggest warship in the UK fleet, the HMCS Queen Elizabeth. I mean, look at that thing. You don't think the Queen loves that? Which brings me to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Recently, the U.S. Army's 1st Armored Division honored the wrestler/actor by naming a tank after him. And The Rock went online to say he's grateful to the bone to the U.S. Army for such a supreme honor. Said the great one, quote, "Heavy duty, badass, sexy AF, and built to take care of business," end quote. Now, according to RT.com, the Instagram image of the tank named after The Rock received more than 2 million likes from Johnson's 135 million followers. But holy toxic masculinity, Batman, because in the comment section, the lunatic fringe comprised by the social justice warrior set went on the warpath, saying they were appalled that The Rock would associate himself with such a machine. And they made sure to inform The Rock exactly what they were thinking, although, to paraphrase The Rock from his WWE days, it doesn't matter what they think. Nevertheless, the traumatized trolls weighed in, said one, quote, "How much innocent people is that tank gonna kill?" End quote. Okay, grammatically incorrect, but I think you get the gist. Added another, quote, "Can't believe you support this shite. Those guys on the other side of the line are great men too, with family at home also. War is a loser's game. Be better," end quote. You know, that was truly an odd response when this snowflake fretted about the great men with families who comprise the enemy. Which enemy was he referring to in the here and now? ISIS? The Taliban? And yes, war is a so-called loser's game, but that's only if you happen to be on the losing side. And naturally, many users threatened to unfollow The Rock and expressed their disgust for The Rock having the temerity to, quote, "celebrate a weapon meant to kill," end quote. Well, yeah, a tank can be used as a killing machine, to be sure, but have these SJWs not heard of that concept known as a just war? Or how about that diplomatic strategy known as peace through strength? And as much as they might champion the merits of flower power, if the U.S. was to embrace complete demilitarization, how soon would it be before the likes of Iran and North Korea would come a-calling? Oh, and by the way, those guys have tanks too. So please, to all you triggered gender study students, can we tone down the ignorant outrage online? Or better yet, in the immortal words of The Rock himself, know your damn role and shut your damn mouth. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, are you sick and tired of the shenanigans in Ottawa swirling around the SNC-Lavalin affair? Well, please go to our new website, jailtrudeau.com, that's jailtrudeau.com, and sign the petition.